Hey Google, restart video.
Hey everyone, Scott Innes, voice actor, Hollywood actor, movie star. Don't believe all that. I'm a legend in my own mind. Hey, you know me better as the voice of some of the most popular cartoon characters in the world. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Scrappy-Dappy-Doo, Puppy Tower, Like and Shaggy too. And you've got the Sullivan Project podcast coming at you right now.
Hey Google, stop. Hey, what's up everyone? This is Harold Sullivan. Welcome to the Sullivan Project podcast. And we got Greg here. What's up, Greg?
Hey Harold, how you doing, man?
Hey, I'm here working with the delay with the Wi-Fi.
The delay of the Wi-Fi, huh?
Electronics and freaking phones not charging and oh my goodness. That's when I'm laying in bed last night, right? And I'm like, this is my trials and tribulations. I mean, it seems simple, right? Because most people, people have, they go through so much every day, right? And I'm thinking, and I'm like, people go through so much, and I'm laying here worrying that, oh, my phone ain't charging, my camera battery's gone full, or dead, or the memory card's full, or just all these little weird, things that don't seem significant, or the Wi-Fi's not working. But when you're blind and you're almost 100% disabled, and everything that you're trying to do won't work.
Well, Harold, other than being blind, I think the average person would love to have your worries, okay?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like these little things that I get down and people got, but it equals out. You know what I'm saying? These are my trials. Other people have trials. It's still the same.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't measure, one way or the other because it's a big thing for me, as whereas it wouldn't be for someone else. But if they were in my condition, it would be. So, and that makes me laugh.
Ladies and gentlemen, this now is the trials and tribulations of Harold Joseph Sullivan.
Yeah, because I would sit there and laugh because I'm like, it ain't that bad. Tomorrow the internet will work better, or I just got to make sure the battery's plugged in because I can't see it and I don't know, the cords are acting funny and sometimes they're not connecting, and there's nothing you can do. I mean, if that happens, you just have to work around it. So when
Harold,
would
you really know if something did happen? I gotta ask that question, man.
What do you mean?
Like if, I don't know, something shut off or something, it didn't make a boop or a beep or something.
Oh no, I wouldn't know. That's why I had trouble finding the cameras and the recorders because the ones I use, the camera I have, it will shut off. It'll beep and if it goes dead, so I'll know which one's recording. So, and same with the audio recorder too. If the battery goes dead, it'll beep. If there's not enough battery on it, it'll beep. Yeah, and I've had to go through so many different ones, but I keep doing it. So I don't give up because I know.
Hey, but all of a sudden you sound like you're real far away.
Yeah, I'm across the room.
You're across the room? What are you doing across the room? Let's turn around, Harold.
Well, I gotta put the camera down and back up because if I have it too close, it's up my nose.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it's up my nose if I'm too close to it. You're right next to the camera, though.
I'm right next to the camera, huh?
Yeah, so they can hear you. Well, they can hear me.
Oh, yeah?
It has a good audio, this thing. So I paid a little bit more money for it. I'm not,
There's no way I could give you $5 to put a shirt on, is there?
Oh, don't say that.
Come on, man, that nipple's killer, man.
Yeah, see, you can't even see me.
There's
see,
people
Greg, hold on, let me. What time is it anyway from where you're at? So I don't have to.
It's 7:25, Harold.
Yeah, so Greg can't see me, y'all. He's on the phone, but yeah, since I don't have a shirt on. But you know what? It's hot. It's hot in here, and I'm comfortable. And like I said, this is my God. This is me. God made me, and hey, good. I'm proud. I'm happy. I ain't big. I ain't little. I'm mean. I'm whatever. Some people are complaining because they're heavy, quote unquote. Some people are quote unquote.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Harold J. Sullivan.
Some people are too.
One silly guy.
So I'm happy. Like I said, I'm comfortable. But
Harold J. Sullivan, the mastermind of
right here.
America.
So,
Harold J.
We're going to
Sullivan.
talk about some movies here in a little bit and do some paranormal stuff.
Are we? All right.
Let me get into a couple of things first. Suzanne Summers passed away, right?
I know, yeah.
Yeah, so my memory, of course, Three's Company, the show she was on, that was before I was even born, right?
And you got to like her Thigh Master
Yeah, the Thigh
commercials
Master,
were
that was
fantastic.
your,
They were incredible. They
that was
were.
your memory of her, the Thigh Master. Did you say you had a poster of Suzanne Summers or something?
What's that?
Did you say you had a poster or something back in the day?
No, Linda Carter.
Oh, Linda Carter from Wonder Woman, that's right.
Yeah, you know what? I liked her, and I thought she was cute. Like she's on Three's Company, but she wasn't. But for some reason, when she got older, I thought she got hotter.
Yeah, then she was on TV and she was doing
The Thigh Master.
shows and stuff. And then Suzanne Summers. Oh, I got some Supernatural. I was listening to an interview on Supernatural, and here Jensen Ackles. Okay. They did the pilot episode, right? The original episode, the pilot episode.
Really, Al, can you please do me a favor and come back? Because you sound like a mile away and I can't hear you.
If I get too, oh, the dog is barking too. If I get too close to the camera, then they can't see me. So.
Okay.
I can do
Say, Jensen Ackles.
I'll talk louder though. Oh, Supernatural, the episode, the first season, the pilot episode. They had not met Jeffrey Dean Morgan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so after that, I don't know if you ever noticed, but if people notice, go back and watch the first few episodes. And Dean actually, Jensen changes his voice a little, and he actually changes his character a little because he wanted to be more like Jeffrey Dean Morgan and more like the father. Yeah, so his voice is more like his original voice in the pilot episode, but then it gets a little deeper. Yeah. It gets a little deeper and he gets a little tougher and he kind of mimics Jeffrey Dean Morgan more because he wanted to, actually be like his dad, you know.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
You know, that was one of them. I think I've had this conversation before, but like the reason, like that show interests me, but like for a long time, like there was tons of shows over the years, like supernatural shows and stuff, sci-fi stuff.
Yeah.
And they would like, you get into them and they'd last a season and they'd just shut them off.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah.
And I had a feeling like they were really surprised because it seems like the first season they didn't really put any money into the show. You know?
They changed networks too because they were on WB and then went to CW after 1 year.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And
so
I don't know. I think they were because wasn't Jared Padalecki on Golden Girls?
Gilmore Girls, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I meant. The Gilmore Girls. I'm sorry. I think maybe they were just trying to give the girls what they wanted because I don't know. I assume he's popular, good looking dude. So is Jensen Ackles, you know.
Yeah, he was on the show.
Like either one of them, you know.
Yeah, he was on Smallville for a little bit. So
who was?
Jensen Ackles.
Was he? I didn't know that. I knew he was on General Hospital.
So that's exactly what they said. Yeah, they were taking two young hot guys and they were trying to make a show.
Yeah.
That's what they did. And they actually, they did this pilot in LA, but then they went to Vancouver and that's where they did the rest of it.
Yeah.
And
most of that show is filmed in Canada.
It was cheaper and plus everything's right there, you know. And the guys actually moved in together. And they actually became brothers because they said this whole show is going to be based on you two guys, and they got to believe that you're going through this, and that you're brothers, and I mean it really did. You believe they're best friends. They were, and they still are. Yeah.
So the episode where they go into real life, and they said they were going to talk, and that's not true. I never really fellow stuff.
No, just like what's her name? I thought that was his wife. That's not his wife, Adrian Padalecki. It's the girl that played with the Ruby with the dark hair. It's actually
that's his wife.
No, they have two different names, and a lot of people confuse that. But there's no D in
her.
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
When she first appeared as Ruby, okay. They weren't married yet, okay.
Yeah.
But when he goes back into the real world, okay, and they're married, It's Genevieve Palicki.
Yeah,
I just watched it like a couple days ago.
yeah, but if you go look at her name, it's spelled. There's no D in her name.
There's no what?
There's no D. It's not Padalecki. It's Padalecki. His is Padalecki.
I don't know. You're reaching somewhere. That's probably because you're watching something and they don't know how to spell a Polish name, huh?
I was listening to an interview with her, and she said that everybody's got that confused since the first time that they think that they're married, and they actually have two different names.
Really?
So
I thought they were both married.
no, if you look it up even on the internet, go on IMDb, Internet Movie Database. It's Adrian.
I'm gonna look it up right now, Harold.
Yeah,
I'm that kind of guy. Look at that, Harold. I was looking at some professional. Look there, I got that.
Yeah, Adrian Padalecki, P-A-L, and it's not Jared is Padalecki with a D.
Padalecki. She married to Jared Padalecki.
No.
They live in Sun Valley, 22.
Huh? No, it's Padalecki and Padalecki without a D on it. Which is weird,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, I'm at the timeline here. So her main name was Cortez.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harold.
Are you talking about Adrian Padalecki?
No, her name is Genevieve.
Oh.
I have a picture right up on my laptop. Whatever the hell I got.
No, there was an actress on Supernatural named Adrian Padalecki.
That's his sister.
Oh, it's his sister?
Yeah, that's his sister. Her name's Genevieve. Yes, they are married. I have it right here in front of me.
No, I mean Adrian Padalecki.
Yeah, that's his sister. Or maybe it ain't. I don't know. I know Jensen Ackles' brother was on it.
I don't know. And Jensen Ackles' wife was on there too.
Was she?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was married. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Her name was Danielle Eccles.
Oh, yeah?
The girl from Harold and Kumar that was getting stoned in the library with, yeah.
Hell, that's the man's wife, and you're saying she's getting boned? I mean, what the hell?
She was getting stoned in the library in Kumar.
Oh, stoned in the library?
Smoking weed.
Yeah.
In Harold and Kumar, Kumar's girlfriend was his wife, Danielle Eccles. And I didn't know that was her. That she showed up in Supernatural years later. And she was the one that was on Satan. She was the girl whenever Lucifer took over in heaven and he was on the throne and then he had that girl working with him with the reddish brown hair and the suit.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. If the thing was working, the Alexa, I'd ask. Hey, Alexa, who is Adrian Padalecki? It may answer, it may not.
I'll try it online here.
Yeah.
From hairfinder.com.
Oh, there it is. No, they ain't reading. We gotta find
Adrian
a second.
Politsky is an American.
Alexa, stop. I didn't say Politsky. Anyway, her name is Adrian Padalecki with a P-A-L and not a D. And it's spelled exactly the same without the D. And they said that she's just an actress on it. She was an actress on the show, and people thought she was married to him all these years. And I just thought it was Ruby, because there was a dark-haired Ruby and there was a blonde-haired Ruby, right? And the second Ruby, the dark, what's the
Adrian Palicki?
Yeah.
According to Wikipedia, American actress and model.
Yeah, her. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it's Palicki without a D, right? It's P-A-L.
Oh, the chick I just pulled off her last, it's spelled P-A-L.
Yep.
I-C-K-I.
Yeah, so it's almost like Padalecki, is it? That people get confused.
Yeah, well, it's Palicki, it's not Padalecki.
Yeah, see, they have the same name, but one letter's different, and they thought she was married.
Yeah, Irish guys,
Yeah,
killing us hunkies here.
isn't that weird? But yeah, so we got Supernatural. What else here? Supernatural. What else did I say? Suzanne Summers.
Suzanne Summers, Dick Buckus.
No, he died. Yeah, he died. I mentioned him last week or so. And then we have
What's that?
Supernatural. I'm trying to remember the five. Oh, some breathing exercises I want to tell people about.
Save that for somebody else, Harold. I don't want to talk about breathing exercises.
Well, it's just one quick thing when you have an anxiety.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's my time is valuable here, Harold. You know, I ain't like these other guys who get on here that are
What's
just
that?
retired and on disability.
You are the guys that are on here. Hey, Alexa, what are my stickies? I said, you are the guys that are on here.
What's that?
I said, you are the guys that are on here.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm the, like, you know, handsome, good-looking, reasonable.
Alexa, what are my stickies?
What's that?
I'm trying to get to Alexa
What's that?
my notes so I can do the rest of it.
I mean, I'm the guy that rode the full-size bus to school, you know.
Yeah.
First note, supernatural speak.
Okay. Alexa, what are my stickies? Wow.
You got stickies?
Well, it's called a sticky note. And it's not reading them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm trying to get in these couple things because I don't want to wait till the next time, you know what I mean?
Oh, wow, I have these sticky notes.
Okay, so supernatural.
Google, do I have any sticky notes?
No, Google will take messages though.
Google, do I have any sticky notes?
Alexa, what are my stickies? Supernatural.
Oh, I can install them, huh?
Huh?
Well, you know what? I don't want to install them. Screw you guys.
But supernatural. What did I say so far? Supernatural.
Supernatural.
Suzanne Summers.
Suzanne Summers. Scary things in America.
No, breathing exercise. Just let me just say this real quick. And when you get anxiety, you just hold, when you breathe in through your mouth and then slowly let it out through your nose. And slows your breathing down. And I've learned this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, instead of just being in and out. Like they teach you all different ways to breathe. Like
oh, yeah? Who does that?
Just do it for a couple minutes. Like, you know, when you do...
Who does it, Harold? I mean,
huh?
You're telling people to do this, and we want to know.
What?
Who tells you to do this?
Oh, I just figured this out on my own, how to breathe that way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because they tell you when you're doing Lamaze and yoga and all these other ways how to breathe in and out fast and do deep and slow and all. And I don't like messing with my breathing rhythms, you know, but I found for me it helps sometimes just to take in the breath through the mouth and breathe out through the nose slowly instead of, you know, out in and out of the mouth or what. Just for me, it's something that I do. And also, I gotta mention a voice. I've had voices coming through the speakers a couple of times. This has happened in the past though, too, at nighttime. Yeah, like in the middle of the night, I could swear that instead of playing a book or whatever, these things, there's just like a word or two just coming out of there randomly. You know what I mean? It's I don't know how to explain it. It's like something is talking through the speaker, but I can't understand what it's saying because I wake up. I don't realize. I think I hear it afterward. You know, it's like you think you hear something. Yeah.
What's that?
It's one of them things. You think you hear it, but you don't realize it until afterward, so you're not sure.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's one of them type of deals.
Kill Harold.
No.
Kill Harold.
Oh, and then doggy DNA. This is one more thing here. Have you heard? No, don't be doing that. It doesn't say that kind of stuff. It's just words.
What's that?
It's words that I can't understand. It ain't words like that. It's almost like, is a speaker talking? You know, it's like that kind of. But doggy DNA now, have you ever heard of this stuff? They actually, I knew they could do animal DNA, like to find out if the dog or cats are sick or they're.
Yeah, that's been around for a while, yeah.
Yeah, well now they got it will find ancestors now. Now think about this.
That's been for a while, yeah.
Yeah, so the dog can.
Me and my sister did that.
So they found the relatives to the dog?
Oh, relatives for the dog?
Yeah, they got like now we're in
we did it for ourselves.
Can you believe that? Like I'm thinking, what the dog is 12 years old, and the dog you find the mother to the dog, and you go take the dog to reunite, and the mother been dead for, for years. Like that's how does that work? You know what I mean? Ancestor DNA for dogs now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I don't.
Well, it's about as bad as a dog walking app and a babysitting app.
You know, people make too much money. Some people, half the world doesn't make hardly enough money, and half the world people make too much money and spend money on stuff like that.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I like to bring up these funny things like that, because I never would have think of that. Doggy DNA, ancestor DNA, dog walking apps, babysitting apps. I mean, I'm not gonna. I wouldn't go on an app to find a babysitter. Yeah, Jesus. That's. Oh, but I'm working on the astrology too, and I'm going to do for Mary Beth reading for her birthday. So we'll be doing that maybe next week.
The astrology. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going through the books and I'm adding up the numbers and all that, and we'll do a little thing. Hopefully she can come on. We don't have any. We need some female point of view. We need.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I haven't had any women guests on except for a cameo from the celebrities.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, if y'all want to be on the podcast or if you want to leave any messages, you can call the show 724-513-1472 or contact the Sullivan Project Podcast on YouTube, Harold Sullivan 78, TikTok, Harold
You're really
Sullivan.
desperate to talk to a man,
Harold Sullivan 78 on TikTok.
Harold Sullivan 78.
And at Harold Sullivan period 35 on Facebook. And
Period 35.
Period 35, yeah. You can leave a message for Greg or Dan, Chris, anybody, whoever's on, Danny, anybody you want, or whatever. And like if you need someone to talk to, no, I'm not, you don't have to be desperate. If anybody needs somebody, I'm here because there's times I didn't have somebody, and if you need someone to talk to, everyone has a story. You can't judge a book by its cover, and this podcast is just about.
Every picture tells a story, lordy.
Oh yeah, and we just come on here and have fun.
Oh wait, I better not say that because YouTube will censor it.
We just come on here and have fun. You know what I mean? So we're gonna talk about. So you got some notes about some movies you've been researching?
Well, I haven't been researching. I just know them. They're movies that I've watched.
Oh, you got some more details, yeah? Because before we talked about Greg's favorite movies a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. So what's a few? Let's talk about a few of these here.
Well, some of my favorite are Martin Scorsese movies. Like mafia movies. Like Goodfellas. The Departed.
And same.
And when I say they're my favorite movies, I'm not saying like they're like the greatest movies in the world. But these are movies that I can watch over and over again.
Okay. Well, the Goodfellas. What years is that? Was that 70s, 80s?
No, it's like 89, 90, something like that.
Well, yeah, it proves that all the good movies, like I said, they come out in the 80s pretty much. So Goodfellas. Well, what's that? Who's in that?
Robert De Niro, Ray Liotta, Paul Sorvino,
the guy with the blue eyes, right?
Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Hell's your name from The Sopranos.
You said Belushi?
No, Joe Pesci.
Oh, Pesci. Oh my God, Pesci's in that too?
You never seen that movie?
No.
Harold.
No.
You shouldn't do movies. I mean, you just failed right there. I mean, that's a classic.
Well, I never saw The Godfather either, but I'm going to get to it, and I'm going to get the book too.
Yeah, the book. You know what? I like Goodfellas way better than The Godfather.
Oh yeah.
Godfather to me is too long, too boring.
I got to check it out. Goodfellas, and then what was the other one?
What's that?
What was the one you said right after Goodfellas?
The Departed.
Okay, what kind of movie is that?
It's a gangster movie. Instead of being like the Italian mob, it's the Irish mob in Boston.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson, Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, Alec Baldwin.
Jesus. All stars.
Yeah, it's great. Martin Scorsese movies. Raging Bull.
Oh yeah, that's one of my top.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
So he did Raging Bull, Scorsese did?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's on my top list of pretty much perfect movies. And I saw that.
Robert De Niro, the boxing movie.
Yeah, when I was losing my sight, that's when I saw that. And I didn't realize, I knew it was De Niro, but like halfway through, I didn't realize Pesci and who these other people were because they were so good at acting and they were
Yeah.
so young.
Casino?
You know, who was it?
Yeah. Casino?
Yeah, I remember
Same group
Casino.
of people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What was that movie with oh man, Michael, the blonde-haired dude? It's Michael something. I can't remember his name. It might not have been a mafia movie. I think Stallone was in it though. Was that Copland? Maybe it was Copland. You like that one?
Yeah, that was a good movie. I think that might have been one of Scorsese too. I'm
Yeah,
not
he does.
That's a good
Jesus.
movie, yeah.
So I do know. Yeah, you got them. I do know his type of movies. Yeah, what's his name? Michael. Jesus.
Michael Rappaport.
Yeah, that's him, right? Yes.
Yeah, super punk.
He was on America. He was on the great American Masked Singer last week, actually. Spoilers.
Thank you.
If anybody, watched the Masked Singer and didn't realize it, the guy Pickle, he was a pickle, and I knew it was him when he was talking because he was rapping, and I said that's Michael Rappaport because it was his voice.
Yeah, I like him too, yeah.
But he's raunchy, that guy. He just
Oh, yeah.
he's dirty. He's like the new Andrew Dice Clay. But yeah, him and Stallone
He,
right now.
he had a comedy on Fox.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago.
He might have a
When it
podcast.
came on like before The Simpsons and Family Guy.
Yeah.
He had a family. That was a funny ass show. It got canceled.
Michael Rappaport. I think he has a podcast, and he was hosting like Cherry Show in the morning for a while. She was sick, and
Probably, yeah.
a lot of people don't like him because he just
Oh.
he
That's
knows,
the, the pilot episode of the Chappelle Show.
Oh yeah, was he on
Yeah.
there? Yeah, I like
What's that?
Michael Rappaport.
Yeah, they did a skit where they're in them like what's one of them coffee places? You know, like you can make coffees and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, but anyway, yeah, he's in that skit, you know.
Okay. Yeah, like a staple or something. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What other your favorite genre? Any other genre?
One of my favorite movies is Interview with the Vampire,
Oh yeah, scary one.
based
Yeah.
on an Anne Rice novel, who's my favorite author.
I should get that. I have Dracula. I don't have Interview with a Vampire.
Yeah.
Sure, they have the audio book, so I need to get that if it's a classic. I do remember the movie though, with Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, right?
Yeah.
And
One of my favorites, man, yeah.
And little
I love vampires, you know, so.
what's her name was little for Spider-Man, Kirsten Dunst, little Kirsten Dunst, right?
Yeah.
Real young. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
bad. What
She was great.
Did they breed? Is that what they had her captured to suck the blood off of, right, or something? Was that?
What's that?
She was like the breeder or something. Like they had her to bleed to get the blood from.
Not to her, but anyway, so in the movie, Brad Pitt plays Lestat, the greatest vampire ever. Fuck Dracula.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all through the Anne Rice novels, he's in it, and he's one of my favorite literary characters ever. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So he makes Brad Pitt's character Louis a vampire. Okay.
Yeah.
And so Louis in the movie, it's different from the book, but he lost his wife and child in childbirth, okay?
Wow.
So he kind of suicidal. Lestat finds him, makes him a vampire, and he doesn't really want to take human life, okay?
Oh, okay.
So this is 17th century or 1700s New Orleans, okay?
Yeah.
And so Brad Pitt fucking sets the character Louis sets the house they're living in. He's a rich plantation owner, okay?
Yeah.
And he sets their plantation on fire and stuff.
Yeah.
And he goes out, and supposedly the plague hits, and I don't know if that's historically accurate. The plague hit in New Orleans. I don't remember ever hearing about the plague in the United States. But anyway, so
Yeah.
Louis, Brad Pitt's character, goes into this neighborhood, and and he's walking in, and these guys like they're bringing out bikes, and he says, "Turn around, Missouri, you got to," because it's New Orleans was settled by the French, okay?
Yeah.
And he says, "You got to play, you got to go," and he goes, "Nah, whatever." So anyway, so he finds Kristen Dunst's character. She's a little girl.
Oh, okay.
And her mother's dead from the plague, and she's so young she doesn't
Okay.
realize what's going on.
Yeah.
And he finds her, and he's about to take her life, and Lestat finds him, Tom Cruise's character.
Yeah.
And he starts,
She's gonna stay young forever though, right? Because he bites her.
what's that?
He saves her by biting her though, right? So she stays young forever.
Well, Lestat makes Kristen Dunst's character so that, like, Louis has a child, Brad Pitt's character.
Okay.
Yeah, and not that they want to, and that's a big thing, that she stays young forever,
Yeah.
and she lives for like 30, 40 years, and she never grows,
Yeah.
and sort of like her and Brad Pitt's characters become lovers, okay?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's all.
But she wants to, Lestat wants to keep her little girl,
Oh, okay. And she's
Yeah.
growing up, yeah.
Watch the movie, Harold. It's
Well, I did,
fantastic.
but I was young, you know what I mean? And I didn't get all that.
Honestly, you probably should. Well, you know what?
I didn't get all that. You know
The
what I mean?
actual book is way different than the movie.
So I'll check them both out to see the difference because I like to know how they change stuff. What time is it over there? About
It
almost 7 o'clock.
is 8 to 8.
Or almost 8. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think we've been recording about a half hour.
Yeah, a little bit around that. How about we pull out the K2 meter here and see for Halloween if we can get any ghost hunting
Yeah.
for about 5 or 10 minutes here, and then we'll wrap up. And then we'll
And then so
while you do that.
Queen of the Damned is also Lestat, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it's an effects movie, but
Queen of the Day.
unless you read the books, I don't understand. I don't think anybody can understand what's actually going on.
Hey,
Also,
Google, turn the
heavy
lights
metal
off.
soundtrack,
Yeah.
but like I don't know. I mean, Stuart Townsend plays an awesome Lestat,
Hey, Google, turn the lights off. Sorry, go ahead. I want to make sure he's turning off the lights, or she, or whatever it is. I don't know if they went off or not. I told her twice. You'll see on the video when it comes on. Oh, there they go. I think. All right.
So anyway, yeah. But anyway, then like M. Night Shyamalan movies, man. The Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
The Glass series where starts out as Glass, Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, Unbreakable.
Yeah, that's in my top trilogies. Okay.
Yeah, and then he goes to Split, and you really don't realize that Split is part of that until the very last scene where Bruce Willis is in the diner.
Yeah.
Jake McAvoy's fucking awesome.
All right. Oh, we just got something. All right. It's
What's
like
that?
we're getting a meter now. I wasn't, so this is good because there wasn't nothing on it when I turned it on. Usually it's going off the chart here.
Wait, what do you got going on here, Harold?
The meter. I've turned on the K2 meter.
Yeah.
And it just now started making the sound, and it wasn't making the sound when I turned it on. Usually it's going crazy, so it's barely. It sounds like a metal detector. Do you ever hear how it just goes like a
Yeah.
That's how the K2 sounds. So I'm holding it in my right hand, so everybody will be able to see on video. Right now we're just getting a tiny bit of something. Let me move it in front of me a little. I'm moving around. We're barely getting anything, so that means something's aware because it's usually right up me. They're like all on me. So we're just gonna do this for a couple minutes for Halloween just to see if there's any. Oh, there you go. Yeah, is there anybody in here? First of all, we only allow 11 light, so that nothing else can come in. And
what are we allowing?
love and light.
Love and light.
Yes. All right. You don't want to speak with us because I can hear the meter. there's lights, and in my hand I'm holding a black meter, and if anybody wants to make it go, you can use your energy or however you want to do it. The lights will light up, and we will get some sounds, some beeps. So if you want to let us know you're in here, just have this thing light up or make some sounds. The thing I'm holding. Have it go up to 2, 3, 4 lights, 5 if you can. No, not right now. But whenever I was just talking to you, normally, casually, it was just going. Yeah, it was just going off. Is Madison in here? The one that claims that she's my spirit guide?
Madison, Wisconsin.
No. In Ambridge, there was a spirit coming through that I used to talk to, and I had all the EVPs and video and all that. And I went through the alphabet, like I guess, I'd be like, when I get to the letter, make the meter go off. That's how I get the name. So you get M-A-D, and that's how I guessed it was Madison. Because I used to just sit there, for hours and just try to get answers. And then make sure I get the same answers over and over. Because you don't want to get an accident, just one answer and take it for granted and be like, okay, that thing blinked, I'm getting communication. That doesn't mean anything. You want to make sure for sure that repetition that you're getting those same answers and strong readings. It's pretty quiet right now, though. So do y'all don't like Greg's energy?
They love my energy.
You know who Greg is? Do you remember him from my apartment? No. Who was that?
Hell.
Somebody calling you? We're about to wrap up.
No.
Yeah, we're about to wrap up the podcast, though, but it's going to be Halloween, so we figured we'd come on here if anybody has to do something.
Don't blame me for this stuff.
Things are going on. Also, we got a good mic on here, so we could pick up an AVP. If anybody wants to say something, just say it out loud. If you give us a number or say my name. That was great coughing, I think. We had to tag it.
Oh, yeah?
But yeah, if we got, just come through, music, play that for us, whatever you got, and we'll see. And we're going to shut off the meter.
No, you're not. Don't shut the meter off. No, what are you doing, man?
I'm giving them a chance to communicate if they don't want to. I'm moving it all around me. And I don't get, this is odd, though, because it's usually more than one like. So we're going to wrap up the podcast. And,
we'll wrap up the podcast.
Yeah, we got to, because if the battery starts going dead, I don't want it to cut off.
Oh, hell! No, I don't care. Whatever you want to do, man. You're in charge here, okay?
I'm moving the meter back and forth, trying to get closer to the table, see if we catch anything on the way up there. Where you're at.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, nothing now, which is eerie. They're up above where I can't reach. Right? That's how that is. But that's okay. I ain't gonna bother with them. Yep, so we'll be back, same bad time, same bad channel. I'm going to turn off the K2 meter here.
What you gonna do?
Turn off the K2 meter.
Yeah, the K2 meter.
Yeah. And then I'm going to run into the table.
Oh, hell, you shouldn't turn off the K2.
But yeah, turn off the K2. Well, we got a couple little blinks, and that was it, but that's okay. I seem to get more when I'm by myself. Because I don't know. But yeah, we'll be back here. We're going to do a reading for the birthday for Mary Beth soon. A couple of days. Let me get the research.
If she wants to. I don't know if she wants to, Harold. She might not. I don't know if she wants to do that, man.
Well, she don't have to come on, man. That's all right.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'll do it for, if she wants to, I'll do it for her, just for her. And if she wants to, she can listen to it or whatever.
I'm just kidding, Harold. She won't do it.
You'll just play? All right. Well, let me shut off the camera because I'm actually next to it. I'm next to it, so they're getting the nipple shot. So,
wait. What about a nipple shot? You're doing a nipple shot.
I love y'all. We'll be back.
Ah!